Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new here, it is Little Latina. I make health videos, workout videos, entertainment videos, and a lot of skincare, kind of makeup, just overall like girly things. And if that sounds like a niche of things that you enjoy watching, then you might enjoy all the videos on my channel. But with that being said, today's video we are going to be focusing on how to decrease menstrual cramping and 5 ways to make your cramping a little bit more bearable or just completely erase them to begin with. I know personally my first 2 days of my period are the absolute worst on the pain scale. I know it varies per person, so some things might work while others don't, but hopefully you find a way to alleviate some of the symptoms you might have. Now, menstrual cramps and pain can occur around the abdomen, the lower back, and thighs as a result of the womb muscles contracting and releasing the built-up lining of unfertilized eggs and a little bit of the uterus lining. And this is what causes a lot of that pain. So if you can find ways to decrease the contractions or the inflammation that happens in the uterus, this is how you're going to alleviate cramping. Alright, first thing you can do to help alleviate these pains is to ingest certain herbs or teas. So there's multiple teas that have been proven to have these anti-inflammatory compounds that as a result reduce these muscle contractions and spasms, and they also reduce the bloating and swelling associated with the uterus during this time of the month. So first type of herbal tea that you can have is chamomile tea. You need to drink it twice a day, a week before your period, and this is going to cause an increase in urinary levels of glycine, which acts as a nerve relaxant and a muscle spasm reliever, so you're not going to feel as many strong, sudden cramps. The second thing you can do is grate a small piece of ginger into hot water or have ginger tea. Drink this twice a day during your period and you'll experience pain relief with the same amount of effectiveness as ibuprofen with none of the side effects associated with pill intake. It's really easy to do and ginger has a lot of health benefits. And one of the third things you can do is take 100 milligrams of dill for 5 days, starting 2 days prior to your period. This is why tracking your period is very important. And this herb has been proven to be as effective as OTC drugs for relieving menstrual pain and cramping. Now, all of these things are completely natural, so there's not going to be any side effects, and they're very affordable and easy to come by, so you can be guaranteed to have access to this regardless of your age. Now, the second tip you can do to relieve menstrual cramping is to avoid certain foods and drinks. There's a lot of foods and drinks that will cause a lot of muscle spasm and bloating and cramping, so you should avoid all of those during your period for sure, and probably a few days before your period as well. So when you're menstruating, you want to avoid foods that cause water retention and bloating. Cutting out these foods will help alleviate cramps and decrease tension. And you also want to avoid drinks with caffeine, alcohol, carbonated beverages, salty and fatty foods, so things like soda, sparkling waters, burger, pizzas, fries, things like that you want to avoid because a lot of these things will entice cramping. Third thing you can do to help alleviate pain is to use essential oils or have essential oil massages, specifically in the regions where you're experiencing the most pain. So essential oils like lavender, peppermint, rose, and fennel, when massaged, will help alleviate menstrual cramping. So lavender and lavender essential oil have been proven to reduce headaches and migraines, which are another symptom we might experience when we're menstruating, as well as being a depression reliever and insomnia reliever as well. So if you struggle to sleep, then lavender oil will also help you do that. Peppermint relaxes and smooths the muscles of the GI tract and decreases pain sensations. It also relieves nausea and migraines, so if you experience nausea during your period, this is going to be really great for that as well. Rose oil decreases pain by stimulating the brain to release endorphins, and it also decreases anxiety and stress. And a little fun fact, it also stimulates your libido. And lastly, fennel contains more than 87 volatile compounds and has very large antioxidant properties, as well as improving sexual satisfaction and vaginal health, specifically though in menopausal women, so this is great for menstruation as well. The fourth thing you can do is have an orgasm. Orgasming in the body includes your spinal cord, which signals the release of neurotransmitters. And these neurotransmitters, such as endorphins and oxytocin, will be released into the brain, which help decrease pain receptors. And this can also double a woman's tolerance for pain. This basically kind of works simultaneously, so you'll be feeling less pain and also have a higher pain tolerance. So if you have very strong cramps, this can also make your ability to handle them a little bit easier. And lastly, fifth thing you can do to help alleviate menstrual pain is to ingest omega-3 fatty acids and magnesium, or one of each. So omega-3 fatty acids are the most prominent in wild fish such as salmon, sardines, and anchovies. Omega-3 fatty acid has been proven to significantly decrease menstrual cramps because of the EPA and DHA that decrease muscle spasms and contractions, which is very important when you're menstruating. And magnesium is found naturally in leafy green vegetables, nuts, seeds, and whole grains, and it regulates blood sugar levels and is needed for normal muscle and nerve function, as well as heart rhythm, immune function, blood pressure, and bone health. And neither of these foods have unhealthy side effects and are pretty easy to come by, so you can make sure to implement these just in your diet in general, but especially when you're menstruating, to help alleviate any of these intense cramps you might be feeling. But with that being said, those are just 5 really simple things you can do and start implementing to help alleviate these cramps. Try them out, see which one works best for you, and if they do work, maybe share it with a friend, see if that works for them as well. But I know personally a lot of these things have helped me to not have cramps that are as noticeable, and it definitely makes having your menstrual cycle and being on your period a lot more bearable and a lot easier. So hopefully you see very good results from these things, and thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, or subscribe though if you enjoyed the information I gave you. But thank you so much for watching. Until next time, have a beautiful day.